I'm not really sure if I'm at stream or not. This is a first thing for me. I'm super excited to be able to see this. So I am going to go over to check me out here. I've never really streamed like this before, especially on YouTube, and I'm very excited about it. So if anybody's here, let's see if I actually. Oh, great! I'm live. I'm not really sure if I'm at stream or not. Cool. This is a first thing for me. Let me go ahead and turn on my volume here so I can hear myself. Okay, great. All right, so today's video, we really want to talk about and concentrate on how it is and what we do in order to be able to grow a channel. And I wanted to just tell you a story why it's important for me to go ahead and reach out to the people who want to partner up with me. And I remember during COVID, I was teaching a male choir in middle school. And we were at the end of the quarter, fourth quarter in 2020, and one of the boys said, "Hey, jump into Minecraft with us," because they were done with their assignments. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to do that. Sure. And I downloaded Minecraft. I installed it, found a free trial version of it. So yeah, I would jump in. And then it blew my mind. And on accident, I realized that over the summer, these kids that are hanging out now are not going to have a chance to hang out with each other. And so I created an initiative for kids, since they need to be with each other, to go to a virtual place like Minecraft, and through the school was able to reach out to other students to be able to start a Minecraft engineering program. And the community that was built was absolutely insane. It just blew my mind. And the way that I felt about these students, the way they felt about each other, when finally they were able to come back to school 2 years later, then it was really interesting to see the way that these students work together. It was a bond that I cannot tell you. And it didn't just go through Minecraft or anything like that. After we created that and had journeys and trips together as I was running and being paid to do that over the summer, win-win, right? I was able to find that. Lucky me. And what happened was that this community of students ended up helping each other out with everything. The healthy amount of teasing that you'd get through Minecraft, nothing malicious, but helping each other with math and helping other students out that didn't know how to do that at this point, who at the end of 6th grade year didn't know how to be an 8th grader inside of a school. And this blew my mind and really just made me think of, you really need, I think, in life, when you're doing something like a YouTube channel, you have such a solo path. And it's really lonely. All the great creators say you should be partnering up with people and really finding out how others and how yourself could make YouTube better. And of course, there are millions of channels out there saying, hey, this is how you do it. But are those channels that are already far ahead with millions of subscribers or hundreds of thousands, are they, and maybe they've helped the channel blow up or not, but are they actually someone who has the time to be able to give to you? I'm in a journey right now in my life, and I know that in a year and a half, 2 years from now, I'm going to keep on going and doing this. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to stop. And there's going to be a community that I build, and there are going to be people right where I am now that are going to completely be in the same space. But 2 years from now, I'm not going to be there or be able to help one-on-one or have somebody be able to help me out, because I'm going to be a lot further ahead. I have another YouTube channel. It's only at 8,000 right now, and it's monetized. But I'm not giving up on that channel. I just thought that something I'm very passionate about is, of course, working towards teaching and educating. And I have about 6 or 7 YouTube channels that I'd like to be able to put across the board, but I'm not doing it to be able to get great at one thing to monetize or any of that. I'm doing that for myself and anybody who finds me, who knows who I am, to give. And I feel like we get back when we give more. And that might be a selfish thing that some people think, but I just think that everybody needs a purpose and drive. And that's what we're doing here together, partnering up with me. If you're finding this out of the blue and you're finding that, hey, I would like to get better at YouTube, or I haven't started one yet, what would that be like? I do want to promise you that if you tried your absolute best, not worrying about family members or friends, there are many YouTubers that you find say that no one cares that you have a YouTube channel. So just make one, right? So coming in with that and have that mindset, I realize now, if I play Minecraft now, or try to, as a 41-year-old man, I don't care. I'm not there. I'm not wanting to play it. I turn it on like, oh yeah, there's some good times I had with this. Not going to be today. That's with anything. If you have a community that you continuously go to, and whoever that is, that's great. But a lot of these people who are on top, they don't have time to actually give you the time as a small channel. And sometimes they forget what it's like to be in the trenches. They could reminisce and be like, hey, way back then, this is what I did. This is what worked. That's great. I was able to finally get my golden fish. And then we're all still trying for that. And they forget what that's like. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying also, I will too. I will be successful. I've been in that boat of being so successful that I forget what it's like to be not successful. And that's in my own world of music and coaching, voice. But now I'm going to concentrate solely on helping direct that focus on other people and making sure that I can give the love that's deserved from those type of people. And I really want to say that I appreciate anybody at all who's out there grinding, talking to 0 people, talking to anybody at all. Voice. But now the one thing that I want to say is that I was looking over to see if I have anybody in the chat, and I don't. It doesn't matter. You should be talking to somebody, practicing how to stream. This is great for me because I get to, oh, look at that. It's me. I end up getting to be able to practice streaming. And the fact that nobody's here, it's even better. I get to talk about how I came from. You get to spend time with me. Anybody who chooses to be like, oh, this person is maybe an AOK guy. So let me go ahead and play this video. The first one I played. I'm going to give you a breakdown today of what it's like and what you should do when you first start a channel to be able to help the YouTube algorithm identify you. But first, I want to be able to introduce this. Hi, you and I are going to start a YouTube channel together from scratch. And what I mean is you're going to start yours, I'm going to start mine, and we're together going to grow and partner up. Do not subscribe unless you're willing to put in the steps that I'm going to do right now. Hi, you and I. And that was my first video, and that got me about 15 followers. So that was great. Like right off the bat, I was able to like hit 1,500K. What is it? What is it at now? I'm not sure. I could show you under my thing. Hi, you and I are going to start a. But if you take a look at this, this is about the grind. Now, what do you do when you first start making a YouTube channel? You should end up making sure that you. Here it goes. So at the end, about 1.5K. And stop there. Let me just move this over. So if you take a look over here, 1.5K, right? And I have a couple that's 1.5K, but this is what really got me the most views. And so I said, anybody wants to partner with me, like here it is. So I'm going to have to do a couple things to be able to connect with people. YouTube doesn't have a private message. I can't private message people who are out there, but I can bring you to me. So I have an email that's, even if you take a look in the chat, an email that's available here that you can find and be able to email me. I do want to say that when you're starting out, it's going to be so lonely. And I don't want to put out long form. I'm not someone who has said, I'm going to pop out long form because nobody's going to watch your video. Nobody. Well, very few. Unless like you find something where people latch on to make it great and you get a good production. But the YouTube algorithm still doesn't know who to recommend you to. So finding that first video and knowing what it tastes like to be on video for your first channel is very important. I look at my stuff that I made a year ago, and I'm a little bit cringy about it. I'm like, oh man, if I only just, and it's just so cool the progress. I find that my whole life is better. The way that I introduce stuff to my classes have run more smooth this year than I ever have before. And it's just the little differences that I find that makes a difference. Practicing doing this, being on camera, looking at yourself, reviewing, oh, was that good or not? Seeing what works, seeing what other people like. It's collecting data about yourself, about how to be a better person and how to be more marketable yourself. And like, I know that this is like what doesn't define who you are. I get that. There are some amazing people who deserve, but I just know that being able to do that and present yourself, it's just a big skill. I have done so many things at a high level, been able to experience that in my life. And YouTube, just because I don't have 1 million followers doesn't mean I'm a less of a person or nobody's watching this stream right now. It doesn't matter. I'm practicing how to do that. So here's what I'm going to teach right now after my ramble, 8:47. I'm going to teach you, whoever's watching this, and teach myself and review. And if anybody comes in during this time, I'm going to say, hey, let's go back and forth. Do you have a channel? Like, I'm going to be able to see if we can coach each other, because that's important. Anybody who's here, your first mission is to go to YouTube and let YouTube know who you are. Treat YouTube like your best friend. The algorithm that exists there is your best friend, and your best friend is going to figure out how in the world that they can market you to show you off to other people. That's what YouTube is there for. YouTube is trying to figure out what is it that I can do in order to help this person out, get to more eyeballs. And they want to do that. Of course, they want more people to stay on the platform. So they're going to recommend you when something's successful to other people. So you're figuring what that is for you. That's something very important. Now, I have it on this screen right here. Let me see if I could just go. Yeah. Okay. So I really want to say, whoever it is out there watching this stream, just start. And if you have already, then what can you make better and make the one thing better when you make that video? I really like Alex Hormozi. If you've seen this book right here, is absolutely fantastic. 100 Million Leads. And well as his other book, and he talks about really there, like it's like rolling a die, right? He explains that you have a 200-sided die, and the rules are, some people have a 20-sided die, some people have a 200-sided die. More time in the market, more quantity that you pop out is better. I know people are like, yeah, but you want quality, and forget about it. Be here for the long game. If you're going to be here for the short game, you're here for just the money, then don't do it. I guarantee you that the more you give to other people, the more that you're going to get given to yourself. And whoever you are, whatever religion you are, it's all mixed up in that. Everybody has the same belief system, it seems like, in every religion, in some way, shape, or form. So you have to make and think about in your life, what in the world is going to make you successful? What is something that you can answer in the world? And what is something that you could, in the world, give to somebody? An answer. I know that you have answers. I know you have a thing that you love, that you have answers for. Solving problems is really what, and you hear this all the time. All you do to start out is solve problems. Let's start. Here goes, 850. I'm going to go over teaching the algorithm of YouTube how to market for you and how to define who you are. When starting a YouTube channel, what I want to do is I want to let the YouTube algorithm know who I am by creating 20 shorts. Shorts are not to get money. It's not to get any long form, because you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Shorts are to get subscribers, get your name out there real quick, somebody be able to know who you are, and to let the YouTube algorithm know who to find for you. Right now, the YouTube algorithm hasn't found the right type of people for someone who isn't going big, or your videos are not good enough and you're going to spend time getting better. 20-sided die, 200-sided die. So it looks like right now I have a 200-sided die. Every time I roll that die, there are red sides and green sides. A red side will turn green. And I'm just going to roll it again and keep on rolling it. And eventually, all that die is going to be green. And I'm just going to hit. It's about time in the market. How many reps did you take to put in time? Now, if you prepared a short and spent so long on it, then that, and didn't get a lot of views, doesn't matter. That time that you spent, that growth that you have doing that, gives you data and feedback to let you know what to do in the future or what not to do in the future. It just really, you got to do that. So I just popped out 20 shorts because I had no time. And I just popped out, I have 12 shorts to let the YouTube algorithm, now this is here too. And it's going to be marketed. And then somebody, a year down the road, they're going to be like, wow, this person, even if I had 5 followers a year from now, which I don't, I have 31 followers. In which I said, those 31 followers, if you are not here to go for the long game, if you're just curious, I'm welcome you here, but I consider you a partner. I want to help you out. What is it that I need to do to get you in front of the camera to know that you can do it? Just put reps in there. No one's going to look at you and be like, what an idiot. Well, some people might do that, but it doesn't matter. There's 8 billion people in the world. Somebody out there needs you. Somebody out there needs that. I'm going to change the screen. Just me. There we go. Somebody out there needs that. And if you're going to rob them from that, I know that my uncle said that all the type of, I just want to complain about things, how cars used to be better. And I just, all I want to do is I work out in the garage. And I'm like, well, do a YouTube channel for that. He was like, well, nobody would be interested in it. I'm like, what kind of people do you watch? He was like, people that do that. I'm like, exactly. I love hearing my uncle speak. So what is holding him back? Okay. So here it goes. I hope I've convinced you enough. This has been a long infomercial, I feel like, just to get you started. But I want to go ahead and start with screen here. So take a look at this. I have, if you collect the data from here, what has worked and what hasn't worked. And I'm going to tear my own, since I don't have somebody else here to do it, I'm going to tear my own self apart in these shorts. The first short that I made, I thought it was great. I'm happy with it. I'm good. And then my next short is 276. Well, the next step that you do after you decide I'm going to start a YouTube channel and I'm going to do it is collect a brand name. Let's take a look at this. Oh, okay. Are we muted? 1 second. We're actually going to go to the playlist here. A YouTube channel. Oh, did this all come out silent? We're going to go here. And I'm actually going to go to my playlist that I have here. So I'm going to go to your videos and playlist. So after YouTube shorts, like do the 20 things, I want you to solve something and use 20 videos to do that. So that'll be good to let people know. So I'm going to go to playlist and let's go ahead and play this one right here. Yep. Details, videos. Here it goes. Let's take a look at this. Sorry, here it goes. Get shareable link. Here it goes. There it goes. Oh, wait. That's interesting. Oh, I got this wrong shareable link. Here it goes. This is where I lose people. So many people. Okay, here it goes. Play off. Oh, this is interesting. It's not. Here it goes. We're going to start a YouTube channel together from scratch. And what I mean is you're going to start yours, I'm going to start mine, and we're together going to grow and partner up. I love how I did that. Now, I did all of this inside the YouTube app. Just recorded and uploaded it. And I point things at the screen on purpose for things to pop up. That's really entertaining. People keep on watching that stuff, especially if you watch one silent. And you saw the grow. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm really happy with this. Do not subscribe unless you're willing to put in the steps. And how fervent I am. No smilers. I'm usually smiling like, hey, what's going on? But like, don't, like, serious. And I think this is what really got attention. I want to see him play with this, whether I have to be more serious in this channel. Then I'm going to do it right now. Hi. You and I are going to grow our YouTube channels together and be massively successful. So this, again, is saying it again to let people know, massively successful. That might scare people away. We're going to be massively successful. I think I would have taken that out next time. We're going to grow a YouTube channel, start from scratch, and keep on going. I think that would be a better way to do this. This is the long game, not the short game. Don't come around or subscribe if you're here for the short game. I like that. What we're going to do is go to Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, a whole show. I forgot to say TikTok. I did on the you know. Bang, even Google and snag that brand. So you want a brand name where you're not something different on all brands. So I snagged Find It or Make It. And I snagged that on all of them except for one. I have Find It or Make It, which is on TikTok, which I'm not really worried about that marketing on TikTok. That's just for me, like, to see if something that has virality. Both platforms, YouTube and TikTok, have different ways to be able to, different people on it, pretty much. And TikTok's more for like a virality, kind of like quick, can you see it in your face? And we find that people on YouTube, throughout the studies and all the YouTube videos that I watch about 1 hour to 2 hours worth of material a day on YouTube of how to get better and how to have financial growth. So like doing that and implementing that self, you find that people say that they're different on those platforms. They consistently say that, but YouTube is more patient and more hi, you and I. Get the point. So here's another one. This is Logo With Me. So after you do that, after you find your brand name and snag all of them on all the things, then you go to Gmail, make sure they're all available. Then you go to Gmail. Now there are websites out there to see if you could snag it, but they don't work. I've done it before. They just don't work the way they should. So right here, if you see, this is talking about then getting a logo. And here's how easy it is to get a logo. Watch. I are going to partner up and create a YouTube channel. So you snagged all the brand names, the same on all the social. You get the point. Grab a logo. So all I did for a logo, very simple. If you take a look at here, I took a video of me, that was a selfie of me doing this, and I went on Canva and did that. Like, that's very easy. Or you just go a simple, like, just get rid of the monogram that's there at first. Like, I had an F. Like, just get rid of that so people know that there's something there. And make sure that it could be viewed small. So here's me small, and I really like me small. Oh wait, sorry. There we go. That's what I did. And I really like me small. I'm totally okay with me small down there. This is like me helping out. And like it's friendly, it's in your face. I think the smile could be worked on. It's like, hey, like, can we do this? But you know, that's for later. But I got something at least and put it out there. Again, this is time. Like, don't spend 1,000,000 hours on it and then say like, and then all of a sudden they put out YouTube. Like, I actually hate this. You got to find out early on. Step 4, partnering with me and make like nobody wanted to watch this one. There's nobody in front of it. In a YouTube channel together is making sure the algorithm can know who you are. So people have liked me so far, and YouTube it's sponsored me. So this video actually might have hurt me because it doesn't have the same type of essence of it. And I was like, oh, you know what? Like this maybe like hurt me because I was presenting to YouTube. This is who I am, and I did like a little tutorial thing here. So YouTube's like, wait, hold up. I don't know what to do with this video. I don't know who to give this to. So it was too soon for this and not an issue. So anyway, I did still put it in the like 1 through 20 of steps of getting stuff together, but you have to let the algorithm know who you are. So when you're making a short and you have the ability in your details right here to change things. So I didn't put anything with this one, but I definitely did. You see this down here? You definitely did put tags. And these tags are really easy to get. And I know people talk about ChatGPT, blah, blah, blah. I know you're tired of hearing it, but like, come on. If you don't have a lot of time to do stuff, like just use it. And just type it in, just type it in the prompt, give me blah, blah, blah titles. And then it'll give you titles, copy and paste it in there. And so a lot of people say tags are worthless. And I think I disagree. They're there for a reason. You don't know if they're going to come back later on, or you don't know if they're going to, where that's going to happen. It's just, you have no idea. So putting a description on something, like you see this right here, this doesn't have a description. This is lost, and YouTube doesn't know who to give this to anymore. Anyway, it's done with it. The short, I think it's lived its prime. Like you can bring it back. It's fine. No, I don't need to. So I have this website right here that people can follow, like sign up for an email list, and I can like reach out to them, like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm so glad you're here. Like, let's work together. Even if it's one person. Sure, but this is not good enough. Putting hashtags down here. So YouTube still does that hashtag stuff. You see, like that's there to let YouTube know how to recommend you. So what you could do is in the future, like once you're popping out videos and getting the flow of it and realize like I like this, you should definitely just be labeling these. And I didn't do that, and that could have hurt me. You never know. But this again, look, I'm number 13 on Find a Way or Make It. If somebody's looking for this, then like I'm number 13 in this list, which is great. And I hashtag my own brand name. Somebody like, you won't get viral if you blah blah blah. Like, I'm not in it for the short game. I'm not. And if I went viral, maybe it'd be dangerous. I wouldn't know what to do with viral. Like, oh, hi, I don't know what to do next. When people go viral, then their next video is crap. It's awkward. You kind of want a slow growth of people who want to be there. So let's go on.
Mr. Beast.
Nope, that's not this.
Hi, you and I.
Thanks, dude. So this is making algorithm know who you are. Do everything you can in the details and the title and everything else. The title should have something that's going to fit viral. I changed the title. Well, I'll tell you about that later. I changed the title of it later, of another YouTube, and it popped out better. But always think about if you told a friend, aka YouTube, who you are, be consistent about that. And I thought this bit of background.
Are you ready to start a successful YouTube
I went back to the original model.
channel from scratch? Great. Do not subscribe to me unless you're going to go through the steps and consider you a partner when you do.
I think I might have lost them. Look, I'm already 15 seconds in the step. Oh, wait, that's one.
I'm starting a new. Are you ready to start a successful YouTube channel from scratch? Great. Do not subscribe to me unless you're going to go through this.
Now watch this as step 1 down here. If people are interested, like, what is step 1? They could click on that, and that's on my playlist. That's step 1, partner with me. It sends them back to that video. And you could do that only on computer. Down here it says related videos, none. Oh, wait, this one? I can just give me part 2. Or I could just do this one. Cool. Anyway, you saw that live. And going into here, I'm also like, this is my first stream. I know I'm going to look at this a year later and be like, that was absolute rubbish. You didn't have a clear line. You didn't, the stuff that you wanted to do today, you didn't type out the things that you wanted to type out, but you can't abandon what you're going to do. You got to pretend that you have it together. Even if you don't, you just got to do it. So 520, this one right here is beginner channel, easy way to train the YouTube algorithm. So this is you like beginning all that stuff, put all the words in, put all the work in, even like, oh, it's too much. Later on in life, when you're like a year in, you have enough subscribers, it knows who to recommend you to. So my channel now, my other channel, it knows who to recommend to it. Since I've gotten monetized, I've only been able to put out 4 videos since I've gotten monetized over the summer, and I've gained 2,000 subscribers from those 4 videos, and it's just, it knows who it wants to give it to. So anyway,
I'm starting a new YouTube channel.
So this is, I'm talking about like getting something out every day, no matter what, no excuses. Even if it's, you don't have time for these words and stuff, like just get it out. You can see already. There's up here. There's like, you can see this already in the people's face. That's all that is.
And I'm challenging you.
You see that I did you? I put my hand there, and all of a sudden you becomes you.
To start a YouTube channel with me.
And a little shaking with me makes it more dramatic.
Do not subscribe with me unless you also plan to do this. Step 5, I told you to make 20 of them. Do not.
You see that 20 pops up bigger. Do
not make excuses to skip it.
And I travel down with the hands. That's so like appeasing to do that. It like just keeps people engaged. But notice I did that a little later on in the YouTube. And now I'm looking at this now. I did it later on. If I did the whole hand thing and did it earlier on, I think it would have been a better YouTube short. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this up a little bit to make sure. Yeah, here we go.
This African proverb is the only reason why I'm starting a.
Okay, so this is really interesting. This one right here got about 1,500 views, but it didn't at first for the first couple of days. It popped out later. And look how you should be making a YouTube channel partner with me. So the thumbnail for this, I haven't talked about thumbnails yet, but the thumbnail for this was me saying,
proverb is the only reason why I'm starting a YouTube channel. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
And this next one,
go far.
Right here. You want to go far with me. It had that little like appeal, and it's you know what appeal this is? What's going after? And it says you should be making YouTube channels. That's the name of it. But you want to go far with me? People are like, what is this? And they looked at it, and 13 likes, and somebody made a comment. Like 2 people made comments, and it was like, this is very clickbaity. But they made comments being like, "Bro thinks he's too like." Somebody told him he was attractive or something like that. Yeah, and those comments, don't worry about it. Take them down or respond to them. Like, and I have no. If I was more established, like 100 subscribers in, and was there, I would let him exist. Yeah, somebody told me I was a nobody, and nobody's perfect, and that's why I'm perfect to have you start a YouTube channel. Why don't you start one with me? Smiley face. Always turn stuff around. And I just took this down because it was too early for that.
All the shorts that you create should have text in it.
There we go. That right there, and I put my hand up, and everything disappeared when I put my hand up.
If I take the
watch again.
All the shorts that you create should have text in it. If I take the text away,
you see that? Now, this was also got a little bit more.
And start talking at you, nothing's relevant, especially the people who listen on silent, like I consistently.
So I also like this live thing, what I'm doing right now, because I said I was going to be live here, and I practiced like knowing what that was. And I had some problems getting started at 8:30 exactly, because instead of reviewing things myself, which I would be doing like, okay, what did I do wrong here? I'm doing it live, and I'm practicing. I have to be held accountable now, which I don't have an accountability buddy right now. Nobody's making YouTube channels with me. Nobody's here. Oh, did I even check the chat recently? Sorry. No, that's not it. Yeah, nobody's here. So, like, it holds myself accountable. Like, somebody does find this, I am posting it, and like, if I look like an idiot, like, that's okay. Just keep on going. I'm here for the long run. I'm here to learn. I'm here to like go. And like, if it takes me forever to do that, that's okay. I don't mind. I know what I'm gonna do for my first video. It's gonna be about this, but it's gonna be actually condensing, and it's actually gonna hit in points, and yeah, I'm okay. All the shorts that you create should have text in it.
Get you.
All right, this is more get you. Okay, this is great. This is great for looping.
More YouTube views on your looped YouTube shorts.
It seems like it's the end of a sentence. Looped YouTube shorts. The end. Over. But the end is the beginning is the end, because it's a looped one. Watch.
We all know that the beginning should sound like the end, but we also forget that when we introduce something, our pitch goes up. But when we end something, it goes down. Knowing that will get you more YouTube views on your looped YouTube shorts.
And this had a high retention of people watching it over and over again, but people, because it seemed like get you, and you have to start in the middle of a sentence. Knowing that will get you more YouTube shorts, and then like just having that loop over and over and over again. And people will think that that's, and this of course was me facing myself. I wrote that word again, begin and end. I wrote it backwards on the screen and then just went through there. So
we all know that the beginning should sound like the end, but
the end. You see that? The beginning sounds like the end. My voice went up. If you learn how to master the looping by like going down in pitch, and that's how you do it. You hear that? And that's how you do it. That's the way that you want to begin, because then the loop will seem like you're not done talking. And then people are like, wait a minute, I've heard this before. So you see the masters who do this will do that. You don't say like, and that's how you do it? No, you don't do that. In the end.
But we
mostly and that's American English, by the way.
Also, stop watching this video right now.
And so this was the plus side, but this also got some good.
Just start by pushing this little button right here, isn't it?
I forgot. I didn't realize I was going to say the plus sign, so I had to add this extra thing and let it linger on.
Absolutely amazing that every YouTuber that gives.
And so that's why I kept on letting that go by and then didn't put the text there. Every YouTuber that gives advice, and I'm choosing a theme, so it looks like me too. That's another thing. Choosing colors is very important. Like I choose 2 colors that kind of pop out, and then they see this all the time. They know it's me. It's not varying colors. It's like it's the same 2 colors.
His advice just says start content. Stop watching this right now and start something. Upload it. Who knows what's going to happen?
So when somebody actually has sound, when they see things that opposite text that's not saying, like it tends to lose focus, and they're like, it confuses the brain. So it's really bad that happened. But again, this was just something I had to go. I had 5 minutes to do something. I'm like, I gotta pop something. I promised myself I would.
Get you more. Stop watching this video.
And so this is the last part of it. So now this is, I hope you get an idea. So this again, if you take a look at this, this is not something that I normally should have done with the little me down there. What I should have done was I should have done recording of the screen and then just taken myself and then blue screen or like green screen me in, which is a great feature on YouTube Shorts. Messing around with that. Here's another thing on YouTube Shorts. We're going into there. You want to make sure that the YouTube Shorts starts right at the right place when you're doing it on your phone. Not like you want to be able to get the thing started at. You want to be able to right when it goes. So if I represent the snap is when the film starts, you want to be that close, because when people are scrolling down and they already realize they might have missed something. So the beginning has to grab your attention, but also when somebody's scrolling with sound off, it has to be enough bait within the first like 7-8 seconds to get people going. Telling stories helps that a lot in finding out a flow. Like if you're cutting from scene to scene, like if you're going 5 seconds and the next scene 5 seconds and next scene like 15 seconds, it's not good. You want to do 5, 5, 5, so the brain gets used to what type of person you are, and something's going to switch. And it becomes expected. And they're like, well, what is that? Oh, wait, what's going to happen next? Oh, nothing's happening right now. Oh, boring. So you also train whatever. Everything little psychological thing matters when you're putting stuff up. So these 20 YouTube Shorts, what's going to happen now? I'm going to pop out another 8 this week. I'm going to find time to do it. And after I pop out those 8 more shorts, what's going to happen is I'm going to then make a long form. And that's where I'm going to put everything I talked about and those 8 shorts into that long form. In figuring that out and the big picture, going back and forth between having a conversation. If you don't have anybody, I don't have an accountability buddy that I could talk to about this and nerd out about it. So going in here, getting other YouTubes and just blankly talking to people, or going, like you can go to Reddit or any other community. Like I like to be able to go back and forth. I've been entertaining enough to know what works and what psychologically can happen. And I've done little things in my life to know that when quality drops off like a second, people don't have a time management span to be able to accept that. And I've been entertaining people from the ages of 3 all the way up, not including my kids, all the way up to 102. So I have enough data to understand what people are looking for. What I'm looking for though is to bring people to me, and I'm looking for me to go to YouTube and be like, YouTube, this is who I am. I'm going to find out who that is, find out who my people are, and bring them to me. And you should be popping out, like if you can't pop out something because you don't think it's at a high enough quality, just record yourself. Just stop talking. Just It's not even inconvenient. Like, the biggest thing that people talk about is starting. And like doing that thing and just starting right off the bat. That's really important. That's something that you want to definitely do. It's not something that you want to throw by the wayside and be like, oh, okay. Like, okay. Anyway, I ran across, within the next 17 minutes, and since I don't have anybody here, I ran across something that I'm going to show you what I'm going to do and what I've been using as some data. I have about 20 people, maybe 18 people that I'm working with right now behind the scenes off of YouTube, making their own channel. They don't know that I have this channel. And I'm working with them separately to see what I can do and get myself practice of getting them up. I already have one person drop out and they wasn't able to go through the like popping out of YouTube every day, but they were good for like 5 days of 2 people too, and they got 6 subscribers. And it was great because they learned every single time and the videos got better. I saw that, but then they ended up having something, they didn't have the habit and they gave up on it. Creating the habit is so important because practice makes, not perfect. If somebody told you perfect, it's a lie. Practice makes habits. So rolling that die, habitually coming to the table, making sure you pop videos out. It's no thing. Everybody who is good says this. Everybody. And everybody says that partner with people sooner. If you want to go fast, go it alone. I get it. I don't agree with that on YouTube. You could burn yourself out if you don't have somebody holding you accountable. Going back to, if you saw the beginning, I talked about Minecraft with this community that I built during the pandemic who needed to be together, and they didn't have a chance to do that because they had to be indoors because whatever else was going on. I'm not saying what was right or wrong politically. We're not going down that road. It's none of my business what you did. It's you. That's your business. But these kids needed a place, and I provided that. In the community that was built, I wanted to be there every day. And I so much, in fact, that I still today want to log into Minecraft to recreate what I had then with this, like, this support and give to people what I had the chance to give. And it's never going to happen again because I'm too busy to play Minecraft like that or to develop a new community. And I just don't, that's not what I care about anymore. I just very fond about what I had. It's kind of like if anybody ever played a game like World of Warcraft. It was great if you were really good at it while it lasted. The best time I would never want to do again. And now that I know what I know now, like what I definitely would not be doing World of Warcraft, I would be doing this. I'm not late to the game. I'm going to keep on going, and so can you. There is nothing stopping you. There is nothing at all having you stop. I recommend doing this. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how I research and what I should do and what I should steal from other people. Make sure you write it down. Don't like, oh, that's so brilliant. I remember that. You won't. You would not do it. So I'm going to look at my niche. And I'm going to consider YouTube making, not my other YouTube channel. I'm going to consider this my niche. And I'm going to see what I need to do in order to get better. So here it goes. Did I cover all this? Oh, one more thing on the settings. Make sure that you're in the whatever country you are in, and make sure that if you want something pre here, you can do that. Not if you record on your phone, but if you like save it and then like go back into it. Anyway, all right, let's research. Look at this. You need to post YouTube Shorts, but be careful. YouTube Shorts is there to let the algorithm know who you are and to subscribe, and long form is to let people know who you are. Podcast. I think I highly recommend doing a podcast and going back and forth and have a conversation with somebody. That's not nice. How many times? See this? No. See this? I'm not. No. Don't recommend this crap to me. I'm actually going to have to do that. If I go down to here, don't recommend this channel.
This is how much money I make.
Okay, I'm not interested in that. I'm looking for money. Why I should make shorts? Like if I was trying to tell you how to do it.
Is making YouTube Shorts even worth it? Well, it depends. It's already been proven that Shorts is a great way to gain new subscribers. However, it's also known that a lot of those subscribers don't tend to come back.
We're making shorts. Not. I want to be very clear about this. I'm glad that it's brought up. Brings me a mind's game. And then I'm going to take the script, put it in the ChatGPT, like take out all the things that I'm saying word-wise, dump it in ChatGPT, take out only the valuable stuff, make a test on it, and then I'm going to be able to test people on what I said. Don't tend to come back. who subscribe to shorts. Interesting. I just want the YouTube algorithm to know who I am, who to recommend. That's the only reason why I do shorts. I don't think it's a long game. If you're basing yourself off a shorts channel, forget about it. Long form and podcast are where people are going to get to know who you are and how and be able to love you. That's what it's for.
And watch your long form videos, even if they're similar. And yes, shorts are monetized, but not nearly as well
It doesn't matter.
as long form videos.
You're ready for the long game.
So it depends. Are they easy and enjoyable for you to make? Do you mind if your viewers only ever watch your shorts and nothing else? Think of it this way. These are viewers who would never have watched your long form videos anyway. Wouldn't you rather have them as viewers of your shorts?
Okay, so that's when you're in the game and you're having long form and shorts together. I haven't done shorts in a while actually on my other channel because now I popped out 2 shorts a day for months, like 4 or 5 months, and then like I grew subscribers where I had like 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers, and I still wasn't monetized on YouTube because I really worked on that. And then I start popping out stuff, and the algorithm was like, I know who wants to watch your kind of stuff. I know who stays for your kind of video, and like it was really rewarding me. So that got lucky, and I based myself off of virality. I looked at something online and did research for that. There's a new guy, if you're here, that I was like, well, this guy is going to be good. And I looked at his channel. He had 600 some subscribers. Oh, Jenny Hoyos, like great interview recently. By the way, there's this guy. Let me look at my subscribers. 11 days ago I started this. I'm 31 subscribers in. Oh, that's another thing too. Like, so I've made 12 shorts, right, total. So you take 12, you take 31. Well, let's just take 30 and divide it by, let's say I had only put out 10 videos. No, well, let's say 15. Let's say I put out about 15 videos and I had 30 subscribers. That means I get 2 subscribers a video. So that means I need to get 1,000. How many people I have to put out? To get that, I need to put out 500 videos. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't put out 500 videos. That's great. If you put out 2 shorts a day, that's 250 videos. But if you put out 4 shorts a day and spread them out, that's only, if you take that math, instead of 250, 4 goes into 250 how many times? That's as much as you need to go in order to get people. So it would take you 500 shorts if you got 2 on average because of what you got. So that would take 250 days if you did 2 shorts a day. It would take you 125 if you did 4 shorts a day. And that's doable. That's like 4 months. You'll have 1,000 subscribers. But knowing the YouTube algorithm, it'll know who you are and it'll pop out even more. Just put time in the game. Pop out as much content as possible. I might, now that I have this, because I wanted to see if people would actually come to this first. And if I just like made sure it's quality, like mixed with, just popping stuff out, I might just like every day at this time pop out an inspirational video. Number 2, pop out a how-to video. Number 3, pop out a joke video, like when I joke really, but like maybe put like something funny, haha. And number 4, put an aha video, like something where like people are like, oh, I've never thought of that, like psychological video of like how to grow on YouTube. So I might do that, and then just popping through CapCut, which get automated words and text without doing the whole thing that I, because now I'm looking at people who are not here, they couldn't make it or whatever else, like using this data like, to figure out what it is that people need. So like just going, now I'm at this point where I'm like, okay, so there are people who haven't signed, like who subscribed but didn't sign up for the email or whatever else. And also like when you put stuff like sign up for this email on shorts, you can't link it anymore. You have to put it in long form. And when people spend a long time with you, like Stu Podcast will get to know who you are and what you want to do to be able to inspire people. Okay, anyway.
I've got 10.
Is making YouTube...
Yes, 100% worth it. Okay, cool. So I'm up to 31. I have 8 more minutes to be able to go into. Let's see. Oh, there's this guy I want to show you. You definitely ought to... That's another thing too. Like if somebody's like, oh, this guy, I want to point you to places where you want to be, even if it's not with me. My whole goal is to get you to grow on YouTube. But again, bigger subscriber people. He had 653 days ago. Let's see what he has now. Subscriptions. This guy right here. how many? Oh, 917. Yeah. On the 4 videos. This guy is really good. He had 600 3 days ago. And he spent really a lot of time producing these videos, high quality videos. So the YouTube algorithm is like, you have 2.9, 7.2, 10K, and 2K. And they all recommend each other on the video. So that's really smart too. You could do it this way if you want to. If you have the savvy to be able to pop out things at this high much content value, you skip to that. Absolutely. But with me, I don't have that. So I'm coming from scratch. I don't have time to do this. I have 2 young kids. So this again, look at it. Subscribe to this guy, Amplify View. That said, this Twitter right here, he should get a Twitter with Amplify View. Maybe. Where's the other link? Instagram. See other, oh no, they're the same thing. Which is good. Amplify views. That's cool. Anyway, look at this guy. He's good. And he's young enough too, like early on enough that he can get you going. He's going to be very easy popping up. That's my next YouTube video. I don't have the equipment. I don't have the lighting. I don't have the time. I don't have any of that stuff. But I'm going to try to do something, doing what this guy did, study him, take his video, and watch this one.
100 days ago, I started making YouTube shorts for one of my clients with 10,000 subscribers. 100 days later, he has over 130,000 subscribers and is generating around $500,000 per month. I've worked as a shorts editor for people like the Cheeky Boyos.
So he has
even doing some videos with Airact and Young Gravy. This video is a complete guide to what I've learned.
So right here, this is 17 seconds in. So stopping right there, like you're sold and this guy knows what he's doing. And that's what he established. So, right here, listen to the music.
One of my clients with 10,000
mixed very well. The music is just enough there, but in the background so you could hear him clearly.
Subscribers. 100 days later, he has over 130,000 subscribers and is generating around $500,000 per month.
Now, what you want to do is be able to, like, if you could present to people like your average, which would be even better, more powerful.
I've worked,
but this is viral. Like look at me.
As a shorts editor for people like the Cheeky Boyos, even doing some videos with Airact and Young Gravy.
So look at the editing. Who is doing? Somebody else is doing his editing. I think he said he hired out immediately, so he has money to do that.
This video is a complete guide to what I've learned about short form content in the last couple of years. I'm on a mission to take 1,000 channels to over 100,000 subscribers, and shorts are one of the fastest ways to do that. So
there you go. So for subscribers, to let the YouTube algorithm know who you are.
Sit back, take out a pen and paper, and let's dive right in.
Okay, there you go.
First lesson is the most important, and it's why 97% of creators fail at short form. Most people start.
Do you think I fail at short form this past? I don't know. I did my goal. I figured out, like, I feel like I did my goal. So do I need newer goals?
Making shorts and they feel motivated. Oh, I can crank out 1, 2, 3 shorts per day. But after a week or so of going hard, they end up missing a day. And then
there he goes.
And they do that again and again until they write off shorts as saturated.
Oof.
It's so easy to tell ourselves that we're going to go hard for the next 100 days. But
there he goes. And that's what I did in my first YouTube channel. It was so rewarding.
From my experience, I often look back a couple months later and then think, what the hell happened? Why am I still in the same place? But there is one solution that will guarantee that you stay consistent.
Okay, so the first one was stay consistent, and it took us like a minute to get there.
We are going to draft up a physical contract with ourselves.
That's cool. You get the point. And signing it. And signing it will get you more into it. Okay, here it goes.
Sure, which style of content? You miss the single most important factor when starting out a YouTube channel.
Okay, dies out. Biggest asset now is worth. Becomes an organic. Okay, here it goes.
Because you're not sure which style of content will do well. And the best...
And what will work well for you. Of course, you're going to put Alex Hormozy, like 100%.
Way to learn about what content will go viral.
And like those people go viral and they know how to tell a story, which is really important.
Is to post a lot of it. After 100 days,
posting a lot of it, you'll get better at it.
Your channel could have 100 videos, 200 videos, or 300 videos. And I can pretty much guarantee you that a page with 1,000 pieces of short form content on it will have more subscribers than the one with 100.
Yeah. So basically 114 and 1.5. You see, he's comparing himself to Alex. Look at that. Great.
It all really comes down to how many you can handle posting. Currently, each of my clients are posting 3 to 5 videos every single day. 1 dedicated talking head video and 2 podcast clips. That way.
Okay, so if you do a podcast like this, I could take the best of. Like what was awesome about this and put it up there. This isn't very appeasing. This is all I have to work with. I can't go in another room because I'm going to wake up my kids. So what do I do about that? How do I fix that? I can complain about it like I can't do it because I don't have the blah blah. Where I can find a way to fix it and just shut up and do it, and figure out where I could like if I have to like, record for 2 hours when it's somewhere where there's a way to do it.
You have one piece of like high value, high production content, and then a couple of videos that are more filler content. Interviews are a cheat code because you can ask questions that are meant to go viral.
How much is enough money? I don't know how much you're worth. I don't know if you feel that. Guess.
Also, I'll let you
They didn't know how to take that guess.
in on a little secret. Half of the podcast clips that you see online are actually a fake podcast.
There you go. I'm going to make one of those.
A lot of the times, it's just one person. But there are many styles of content. It's extremely important to test out all of them to see which kind resonates the best with your audience. Some of our best performing shorts were done without any fancy editing, colorful captions, or hype music. Short form audiences can also be captured by less effects and higher value. So especially if you're in the education niche, it's great to mix high quality content with really raw but high value content. However, if you're in the entertainment space, it's a lot better to make the shorts high speed, fast paced, fast music, and colorful text. For example, here's part of a short that I edited for the Cheeky Boyos in Iraq. As you can see, this has tons of effects because it's targeted towards Gen Z, and they have an attention span of a fish. Some of our most viral
That's, I wouldn't say they have the attention span of a fish. I would say that they expect to have higher quality entertainment. Watching videos and movies from the 1980s now, there's a lot of like stuff. Now I'm just like, you just didn't need that shot. Didn't need to happen. Anybody, Blade Runner, the one with Ryan Gosling in it, like, I get it. Like, it's beautiful. This would have been fantastic 10 years ago.
Viral shorts were because of trends. But the crazy thing is, most people hop onto them too late. But there's a little known way to identify trends before they go viral. All
there you go.
Trends start on TikTok. So
that's interesting. He says, look at 3 content, then there you go, trends.
it's absolutely essential that as a shorts creator, you are diving down the rabbit holes of your niche. For example, we all know AI is dead. But when it first started, we caught on early through
AI is not all dead. Just like saying the word AI in your video is dead.
TikTok and made an ad for one of our clients. This video went on to get millions of views. This one short took my client's Instagram from around 1,000 followers to over 30,000. Huge trends don't come around often, but when they do, it's extremely important to capitalize on them, or else you might get stuck in the 9-to-5.
And there's a way to do that on your trends. If you on your phone and you scroll. There we go. And I think it's really going to give you value for what you need.
But what actually makes a short go viral? Well, besides hitting a 90% AVD, 90%
average, so AVD.
% of what matters is the hook. So what we do, which is a little
hook
known strategy, is actually coming up with 10 to 20 hooks for every single short form video.
Interesting.
It sounds like a lot of work, but I can almost guarantee you that doing this will 10x your audience size. And if you really want to go viral, you need to hit on some sort of curiosity or emotion. The difference between how Mr. Beast went viral on YouTube and Mr. Beast went viral after learning this one secret is very different. One is something that people have heard thousands of times and the other is new. This makes them feel like they're missing a piece of valuable information. Most people are just scrolling, and don't even stop unless the first second of a video captures their attention. One thing
there it goes.
we like to do is literally this. Stop scrolling, and then start the video. Try it and see how it does for you. Sure, you
might as well.
You can go viral with some stupid reels, but if you want to maximize your chances of getting consistent millions of views, there is one secret that not many people catch on to. Look at all these reels. They have one thing in common: emotion. Humans naturally connect with emotion, and being able to strike a chord of passion, empathy, or anger will keep them sticking around, especially.
Interesting. Okay. What if this week, and this is a cool thing too, like going live here, this is my video blog of my diary. What if this week I only concentrate on making shorts with using heavy emotion? It doesn't have to be crying, it could be passion.
If you're in the motivation niche.
Sometimes your girlfriend or boyfriend breaks up with you.
To motivate, you need to dig deep. I mean, look at people like David Goggins, Andy Elliott, or Steve Harvey. Most of the reels that go viral for them are some of their most passionate moments.
Here we go.
Important is to actually have a reason to make the short. Video, Jimmy starts off needing a baguette. It transitions into the main character going to Paris, searching for a baguette and finding it. Then he takes the baguette on the plane to return to Mr. Beast with a new
That's all acting, which is okay. It's entertaining.
experience. That is a textbook hero's journey. And if you can replicate that structure into your videos, you will eventually go viral. Short form is a numbers game where not every video is going to go viral. I mean, even the top creators on the platform, some of their shorts just bomb. But what you can
So, okay, so making a long form about this and then adding something else. Watch this. There's another interview. He doesn't talk about this next part.
videos cross into multiple millions views instead of just millions. So we ended the 100 days at roughly 9 million views. Not bad for a new channel.
Okay, so viral that you realize it's not luck.
I found the
key. Oh, really? Simple, but great. Good for you. There's an interview. That happened not too long ago. Right here. I can make anything viral, which is a perfect, like, look at this girl. Like, I'm going to say this. This person seems like very accessible. Like, this person found it out. And, like, if that person found out, what did this person say? What could this person say?
Note of the fact that they all...
The most replayed was this. Finding that out was really cool, especially doing your own content. So if I did a short form on what that guy talked about last, and then did this, or sorry, long form, and then did this, and then I could create those into short forms. That's what I might do next. I don't know. Let's see.
To breathe, right? Because you don't want to be like, I'm going to be doing this and this and this and this and this, the video's over. I didn't, like, they're not going to understand anything.
So give it time to breathe. So this is about psychology. So the last guy didn't talk about psychology and how to pace it. This is pacing.
So you want a pacing break without the pacing
Yeah, okay, you're right.
actually breaking. Let me explain what I mean by that. This is,
And giving people seconds. Okay, here goes.
I did this in my
Hook, foreshadowing, transition.
recent video. So it was like, McDonald's banned this item.
That's the hook. Oh, what did McDonald's ban? That's really good.
Hook. So I'm going to make it at home, then
So this is what's going to happen in the video. That's what foreshadowing is. What you came for the video for, and then they're going to accomplish what they came for the video.
convince them to put it back on the menu. That's the foreshadow. And then at first I wrote, let's get started.
Okay, let's get started. Watch how Jenny talks about this.
But that breaks pace.
It breaks pace.
So instead of saying, let's get started, I said, so I cooked illegally. And that just flows better.
So, like, the word so is what you're looking for. So I did this. And then, like, it has, like, the word so is the break.
So I don't want to give because I already gave 2 crucial pieces of detail. So if I give any more detail, they're just going to forget about that. Like primacy, recency. I can get into that. So it's like, they're going to forget what I just said. So
there it is. And then here's what Jenny does. Pool of ideas, choose one idea, right hook, right last line, foreshadowing. So if I find a good 3 to 5 videos that I think is absolutely amazing and take the best core moments of that by using this and just then look at this right here. What is this?
With a Uscreen account, you get video hosting skills required. Uscreen is the platform for building a video membership site that is great for generating a sustainable income stream for professional creators. To try Uscreen, click the link in the description.
Oh, okay. A little spike here.
Or number 37.
or you can go to get this. There are ways to just look it up on YouTube, the ways to get this transcript and then copy and paste it, and get another one, copy and paste it, get another one, copy and paste it, and say, turn this into get the highlight bullet points, boom, 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 and then make your own video. Just steal and make whatever you saw went viral and be awesome better. So how much did this video get, look views wise? We're up to he has 26,000 subscribers and 327 views. That is amazing. If you have more views, of course, than your subscribers, you're doing pretty awesome.
With Ali Abdal. If that's interesting, just search for Creator Science wherever you listen to podcasts.
So you can see people like Creator Science. Rewind. What do you say? Creator Science. Okay, what do you say? Cool. Here's another.
To 20 seconds.
Okay, you see that people seem to like the text on the screen here. They liked looking for a text. It seems.
Second videos that were just like dense with information.
So this is talking about YouTube having more pace, more mature audience, more story, and then did it such a better job than what I did.
Not that many jokes, just like, you know, just scrollable. They're just trying to scroll as much as possible. Versus Instagram Reels was also slightly more mature, but because they have that mute feature, a lot of those videos would be very visual and would have like subtitles in every second and would have like a lot of shareability since it's very easy to share on Instagram.
How do you think about long form now? Is it something that you
Okay, so then she's talking about cutting into long form after what she did. So going into there and studying what Jenny does for a story, like she's consistently telling a story, and then there's like a little like hook in there in the middle too that has a joke that's just her personality, which works out well. It's 9:39. I don't want to hold any more of time for my family or for anybody who's out there, but I want to say that I'm extremely thankful for you coming by here and watching this video. I'm extremely thankful for how to do this. I need to figure out how to stream better, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to figure out how to do live better. I'm going to figure out how to do all kinds of things better, and I'm going to get better every day. I'm not going anywhere. I plan to be here 10, 20 years from now. Another thing on YouTube that I plan to do also like is to get to a point where my kids are 1 and 3, and I want to be able to, you know, when I was a kid, I remember dumpster diving for food with my father and stepmom, and I don't care. I'm fine with it. I just don't want my daughter doing it. Because me thinking about my daughter doing it, and my son, and having to do that for food, it hits me. But me doing it when I was a kid,